Hello? Gosh darn it, scuff cannot be avoided, can it? No, it cannot. Of course it can't. No, that would be asking for too much to have a stream with no scuff after I set it all up and was like, yo, perfect, banger. Hi, hello everybody. How's it going? How are you? Welcome on in. My name is Elia Stellaria, your British VTuber / goose at your service. Hi. Yeah. Have you guys had a good day so far? Has it been good? Yeah. Look, we got a new kind of void. This one's kind of grayish, you know. And you know how to spell gray with an E, the British way, Grey. Yeah. You just woke up. Well, have I got the thing to wake you up? Because as soon as I turn off this, it's gonna be heckin' flashbang. Would you? Okay. Prepare your eyes. It's just a flashbang. It's not gonna be anything showing. Whoa, that was faster than I thought. That heckin' shutter was like, boom, flashbang. Dang, I wasn't lying. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, wow. Can you see the light? Yes, you can. Flashbang. You're like, ah. Boopa, boopa, boopa. Your eyes, you don't need them, right? If I blind your eyes, you guys have to worry about seeing any feet. You know? Yeah. Also, cloud. You thought you could sneak something past me, but I saw. Arigato. Times 5 for the 50 gifted members. Tiki, my dear cloud. Arigato. Daisuki. And Berman said arigato. Gotcha. This ain't a real super. Yes, it is, you heckin' punk. Yeah. And John Makalavais, arigato, happy 31 months. Doot, daisuki dayo. And Starstruck Kitty, arigato for the 27 months in tier 2. Arigato. Oh my god, don't forget the plush. Be on sale soon and you can get yours and hug a goose. Daisuki. Okay, you ready for feet? You ready for the totally legit feat on this totally legit April 1st day of totally legit things, right, guys? Yes, you know what you came here for, right? Let me just grab them. They're down here. Because, you know, you keep your feet on the floor. But my feet are kind of heavy. Are we ready? Usha. Honestly, should I do the toes first? But like, I don't even know these count as toes. Oh my god! What the? Wait a second. What? Where's the? Oh my gosh, where's the foot? Oh my god! Holy guacky moly, let's heckin' go! Wow! You got it, guys. It's my real lore accurate goose feet here at your service. Look at these grippers, I know, right? Look at them. They're big. Yeah, my feet, I've always said they're small. I lied. They're actually massive, you know? And they're fluffy and they're orange. So, you know, they're a bit swollen. Yeah, it's been a rough day, but it's, you know, it's my feet. So what did you expect? We're gonna be for free, I know, on April 1st. Just for you, there was special discount. Special discount. What size are these? I don't even know. Arigato. I can't make a heart with these. Magnificent. Imagine this is like a heart and not some heckin' triangle. Like, yeah. These are goose grippers. I can't make a heart with this. This is way too hard. How do I wear shoes? Would you wear shoes with feet like these though? Like, you know? I have really good control of my feet muscles. I do be trying. Let me just see if I can just move my keyboard over there. There we go, so I don't keep pressing the thinking. Oh my cola. Oh my gosh, this is like, look, I'm gonna commit. These feet are not very strong to move things with, but I'm gonna try. There we go. Wow. You know what? If I could find socks that would fit feet like these, then I would. But unfortunately, ow, they don't fit. They don't fit. Like, you know. I'm actually lifting my legs onto the table right now for you guys. Usually this is on the table, but don't worry, I washed my feet before, so they're nice and clean for you guys. See? Ooh. Actually, the heck is that? There's some dust on my foot. Oh dear. No sniffer. You don't know how these smell. No snorting. No. We don't. I won't pull any. I don't think there are any muscles in this. I don't think there are. Question mark. I don't know. They're pretty flexible, I would say. It is very hard to play League, but if anyone asks why I suck at League, it's because, you know, I'm, you know, trying to play with this, like, like, is this actual footwear? You want to see the leg? You want to see more? You want to see more of these feet? You know, I can. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be real scandalous. It's gonna be super scandalous. Holy lucky moly, it's gonna be really scandalous because, oh my god, it's my tail. It's my tail. Oh my gosh. Ankles. It just keeps going. I can't fit it all on. This is kind of my butt, actually. Wait a second. No, wait. Don't look. Don't look. don't look. Not the booty. No, wait. Not the goose booty. No. Wait a second. I can't get heckin' bonked by Twitch for showing goose booty. No. Oh dear. Please, look respectfully if you did see anything. I don't know if it's a moon. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, we're gonna pretend if you see anything like human hands, you did not see anything at all. Like, no, you didn't. Yeah. You saw Footcam stream and freaked out. Are you pleasantly surprised? Ow. Is this allowed on Twitch? I don't know, but you gotta hake and enjoy it before it gets bunked away. Titles arigato. Wow, we're staying up post night shift for arigato. I hope your night shift went well. Otsukaresama deshita. Boop. A glorious Feet Friday on a Wednesday. Thank you, Elliot, for being amazing and wonderful. I'm off to sleep. We'll do your titles next stream. Enjoy. All praises, but not our holy goose. What do you mean? You didn't know Ellie was this kind of streamer? She went downhill. You know what? Desperate times called for desperate measures. Last time, on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, YouTube hit me with some real bad numbers. So we had to whack out the big guns and the big feet. So here we are. Them whippers be hecking whipping. Just kidding. I can't grab anything with this. Wait, if I empty out this cola bottle, maybe I can drink that. They won't know what's on cam. They don't know. Oh, don't worry, I can do a better British news report. On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, we had Elias Stellaria go really far downhill. Things have been suffering and the economy has been in shambles. But don't worry, Alia will recover safely by using her feet and resulting in a foot stream. Luckily, the YouTube numbers are now fixed. Coincidence? Or perhaps not. We'll never be able to tell. We'll never know. But more on this story at 9. Yeah. Oh gosh. Breaker, arigato for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Absolutely glorious, Elliot. I knew you had webbed feet. Are these webbed? Are they? Would you say it's webbed? Would you? Wait, why are my nails inwards? Wait, why is it not? Wait a sec. The heck? What the? Help! It's been pointed inwards a bit. Oh dear. Let me just fix that. Let me just Don't you dare tickle these feet. Nah, that was kind of painful. Yep, that's okay. It's fixed now. Like, yeah. Awesome, mouth the smiles. Arigato. Happy 9 months in tier 1. Arigato. Daisuki. I don't know how that feels to hear with the feet, but daisuki. Oh my gosh, and also Skittles. Arigato. Feet. Love. They're gorgeous, just like the rest of you. My eyes are blessed. What do you mean the rest of? You wanna see my face? You know, you've seen my feet. You might as well see the front. Like, you know. Wait 1 sec. Let me just grab my head. Oh my gosh, this is hecking heavy, yo. Oh wait, no, it might actually dox me. Wait a second. Wait, I don't actually want to dox myself. But I actually think it would. These heckin' eyes are... You can have my beak. You can have my beak. Yeah. You can't... Oh my gosh. We can cover the eyes. You can see a totally irrelevant hand that's not here. Yep, you see that? You see that? Yep. Completely irrelevant hand. Completely irrelevant. Yeah. We got the nose. You can see my little... You can see where they took my blood. They took my blood, guys, and they couldn't find where to take it from my arms, so they took it from my hand, and it heckin' hurt, yo. Like, it hurt like a lot. So yeah, vampires actually are very efficient. They whack out the needles and everything. Yeah, they use modern standards now for, you know, hygiene reasons. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feed in this economy for free is crazy. You know, actually wild. Yeah. Also, Skyros. Arigato. Happy 30 months. Thank you. Goose Buddy, or Goody for short. Thank you for being so cute and awesome. Elliot Lester 3. Wow. I'm trying to be as like expressive as I can with these feet. I really hope it's working. Also, Squeeze-san. Arigato. Happy... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months with Prime. Arigato. It's a Footcam in America. Wouldn't it be a kilometer cam for you? I think you're onto something. Arigato. Daisuki. Yeah, so I'm apparently going to try and Zatsu, but be as expressive as possible with these feet. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Because, ow. There's the topic I was gonna talk about. Eric Howden, arigato for the 100 biddies. Thank you. By the way, congratulations on joining the ADHD club. Now we can finally say for certain that certain things aren't your fault and it's just part of being you're spicy. It feels so wrong to be spicy when I'm British, guys. Like, feels wrong. But yes, I have been diagnosed with... I've been officially diagnosed with ADHD now. I super passed the test. They said I have it really bad. And that they ideally wanted to put me on the strongest stuff, but legally they can't because, you know, there's legal requirements. The legal requirement for that is that I have to take a weaker medicine first. So they've put me on the weaker medicine for a week, and I go back next week. I get my blood test results, and they'll see if they put me on the actual stuff. Yeah. I did fail a test though, unfortunate to say. Well, not unfortunate, because so I also did a autism test, and to some people's actual surprise, I was not diagnosed as autistic. I was 1 point off, aka like 99% autistic. Like genuinely just 1 point off, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about these results, doctor. Yeah, and they had like different sections, and the section that was like absolutely like maxed out, I was terrible at, was communication. So who would have guessed? Who would have guessed I struggle with communication? Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of I would show you the papers if they didn't dox me. I do have them. But yeah, so I do have ADHD, and they also think it's potentially the reason they took my blood was because on top of my like anemia and how much I pass out and how much I sleep and how sleepy I am all the time, they said it's oh, and also the struggle to gain weight and everything. They said potentially it's a thyroid issue. So they're actually taking my blood to test, so like whether I have an issue with my thyroid, because that could explain a lot of other things, which would also include things like brain fog, which can be misinterpreted as symptoms for ADHD. So, you know, forgetfulness and brain fog and, you know, all of that. So yeah, also I need the blood test anyway because I know I'm anemic, so I can get my iron again because I ran out of iron. So I have another appointment next week. We shall see how that goes, but that's good. That's good. I can't drive. I can't, you see these, they won't let me drive with these feet. They won't let me drive with these. It's not fair. This is just hacking against geese. This is hacking, what you call it? Discrimination. They're hacking goose haters, you're right. Like, pain dial. Like, Yeah, so, yeah, there was a few parts to the ADHD test that were interesting. Like, yeah. One of them was like the main one. They also did a like IQ-like test where they measured like, what was it? You know, like processing speed, like analyses, etc. And they said one of the big signs of ADHD that is being shown is that like every section I got like really above average, and then the memory section I basically like did bad because I just couldn't my attention. I just couldn't hold my attention long enough for the memory. Like I just got distracted mid-memory test and forgot everything, and I was like, gosh darn it. So yeah, I'd be lacking in the RAM department. They were like, yeah, this is a very strong indicator where you have this massive dip in your intelligence where your memory is like insanely low. And I was like, I know I did really bad in that part of the test because like they were asking me questions, and I remember hearing like people outside or hearing a car, and then you know like when a dog like turns and is like, oh my god, squirrel, and then I was like, wait, what was the question? Wait, you're not gonna repeat it? Oh, okay. Well, F me then. Like, yeah, the questions were like, she'd give me a bunch of numbers and I had to recite the numbers that she would say. And then she gave me a bunch of numbers and then I had to recite them back, but in numerical order. And then the next part was she'd give me letters and numbers and then ask me to recite them back in alphabetical and numerical order. That was a hecking struggle, because I was like, I don't have the attention span for this. I'll be honest. Like, I forgot what you said after you finished saying it. It was like, I literally felt like I was back at like uni, sat watching a lecture, trying to listen to my professor, and I was just like, brain, focus. No, you missed it. What numbers did she say? I need the jiggle keys. This was done with at a medical doctor practice. So they have a counselor and they have a doctor, and then you work with both to get these. You can get this test done, which I did. It was worth taking, clearly. What I was really surprised was how fast it was, like getting the blood test afterwards. I was like, I was talking with the doctor. She was so sweet. And we were like talking, and she was asking if I had any other issues. And I was like, yeah, I'm like anemic. I get really tired and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, you taking anything? And I was like, I haven't taken anything for a while because I'm hecking too tired and lazy to. And then that's how we got talking about the blood test. Now in England, if I was to get a blood test, they'd be like, okay, so you can book the blood test and like, we'll see you whenever. Here, they were just like, okay. And I expected to book another appointment for like the blood test. And they were like, go over there. And I was like, what? Right now? Right, like literally right this second? They were like, yep. Might as well. And I was like, oh, okay. That's fast. I was expecting like at least like a few days, like between, those vampires be starving. They're like, get me your blood right now. So yeah, and then like I had like one arm out, and then they were like, can you like squeeze your fist, please? And then I was like, I can't. No, I can. I can't. I'm just these feet. I cannot. And then they were like, tap 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 on my heckin' arm. And they were like, okay, let's do your other arm. And they were like, okay, here's your other arm. And they were like, tap 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 tap. And she was like, okay, let's go for it. And then she like stabbed me with the needle. And I was like, ow. And then after like a few seconds, she was like, yeah, no, that's not it. And I was like, I'm crying. What do you mean that's not it? And she was like, okay, can I have this arm again? And I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, tap, tap, tap. No, what the heck? And she was like, okay, give me your hand. And I was like, left hand? Because, I'm right-handed. I was like, left hand? And she was looking at it and she was like, no, right hand. And I was like, but I use this hand for, my right hand is my gaming hand. So then she had to do that. And then she put the needle in, which then hurt. And she was like, oops, let me just readjust this. And I was like, end me now. She was like really sweet about it, bless her. She was actually she felt really bad, and she kept being like, ごめんなさい、本当にごめんなさい. And I was like, いいよ、大丈夫です. She's like, 本当大丈夫ですか? And I was like, 痛いよ、でも、怖いもん. Oh gosh. And then I got to practice more of my Japanese, which is getting better. So they do speak English. Because I did the test. It's the whole ADHD test was in English, but like for the doctor part afterwards, the doctor was like, よろしくお願いします. When I was like, はじめまして、よろしくお願いします. She was like, ちょっと待って、日本人ですか? And I was like, yeah. And then we started talking, and then I vaguely managed to have a conversation with her about how like I'm learning Japanese through immersion, therefore I only know really casual Japanese. And I was like, yeah, and then I made her laugh basically. And I was like, yes, I made the nice lady laugh. We're good. Like, yeah, your immersion? Does this not hold your immersion of geese? Goose? Oh wait, immersion. Learning for immersion is like being in the country and talking to the people here and sort of just like immersing yourself in the language to learn it, which is actually the best way, I think, to learn languages, as opposed to just straight up memorization. Because if you memorize language, you'll think like, you'll start trying to translate it in your head, while what you need to do is like skip the thing. Like you need to skip that step and just be able to look at something and be like, ringo desu, you know? Or just instantly basically convince your brain that it's like, this is the real meaning of the word. I'm not very good at kanji at all. I'm basically pretty illiterate, but I'm very, very good at speaking, apparently. Apparently my speaking has gotten much, much better. That they're very nice that they like say like, you know, they ask me how long I've been in Japan for, and they I can understand them and I can respond well enough. Like, yeah, where are the toes? Oh, sorry, is it not close enough for you? Do you need like them like right up in your face? Like, is this not enough? Yippee! Yeah, no. Not shoot it up your nostrils. No. Oh my gosh, this is taking hard to do. You didn't know what to expect. You still clicked it. We're all here together. Yay! Yippee! We all tuned in. Yeah. Curiosity. Real. Understandable. As a scientist, I completely understand. Yep. Also, Skittles, arigato. Medication reminded you to take it today. I've been very good with taking my new ADHD medicine because I've taken it right after eating food. I'll be honest, I haven't really felt a difference, but you know. And then also the good thing is like, she was really worried that they would make me feel really nauseous, and so she gave me some anti-nausea tablets as well. But so far, I've not felt nauseous. Am I half British? Yes. Yes. Do I feel attentive? No. I tried to like test my attentiveness by playing some TFT, which is Teamfight Tactics, a order battler by Riot Games, with a new set released on PvE today, and I got distracted, like usual. My games turned out exactly how I expected. Like the first half of the game, it's like really good, 100 HP, chilling, and then I just take in vroom, downhill because for God knows what reason I've opened anime on one screen and then I've opened up like Twitter on the other and started scrolling and watching and playing the game at the same time. It's weird having no carousels. Very weird, but yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to play a bit more to see how like it is. You've been bamboozled again. Bamboozled. It takes about 3 days. Okay, tomorrow then. Tomorrow. We are doing a stream on fish. Yay! My mind has not felt quieter, no. I actually struggled to sleep last night because my mind would not shut up. Like, yeah. It just wouldn't heckin' shut up. And I was like, brain, shh, sleep. Yeah. Skittles, how do you get the soy text from the medical stuff? I'll count it. Look, that's not fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is a stanana, guys. This is a stanana. And it is getting squished between feet. Yay! Squish. Also, Skittles, arigato. Sorry, tags. Yes, I need them in my face. Sniffer. The heck? Don't worry, they're freshly clean. Yeah, just to do a line of cocaine. Drugs are bad, except for the good ones. That one's not one of the good ones. No, I'd rather you guys sniff feet than cocaine. That's not weird to say, right? That's a normal sentence, right? I'm sure that's fine to say. That's an important thing to remember, right, guys? That's a saying. That's a thing. We all gotta remember. Yeah. Oh gosh. Also, Kura, arigato. 10 out of 10 grippers, very nice. Thank you. I got them all dressed up just for you. Yeah. And Shonatsuki, arigato. The goose feet are so cute and adorable. Yeah, ちょっと待ってだよ. These feet, oh my gosh. These feet, oh, hope you're doing well, Goose Queen. Oh yeah, arigato. I'm doing okay. I woke up just in time for stream. I was about to pass out. But I got woken up by the doorbell because my plushie came home. Yay! Yeah. I love to just listen. Arigato. Yay. Yeah. I saw someone earlier ask about the autism test. I haven't posted about it yet, but I will. Basically, not diagnosed as autistic. 1 point off though. So I don't know what that says about me. And the fact that I absolutely got like 100% in the communication section kind of really says something about how bad I am at communicating. Truly, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I didn't think I was that bad at communicating, but I guess so. Yeah, I'm a professional communicator. It's my job to communicate with you guys. Oh my gosh, wait, should I go grab Plushie Elia? She's in this thing. Let me just grab. Oh my gosh, wait. Now it has a knife. Now it has a knife. Oh my gosh, watch out. What a threatening scene. Let me just take this back. I walk away from my desk without using my feet. Yeah. One sec, I need to actually open up. I literally got this right before stream. I was so glad because they said it was between like 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. this would arrive, and I was like, wait a second, I scheduled a stream for like 5 p.m. So we'll have to like see. Oh gosh, I do not trust me with a knife. But you know what? I don't have a choice. Am I a 2-meter goose? Shh. Don't tell anybody. Why is the plushie censored? Because the plushie wants to be revealed on... I don't know. I don't know why it's censored. She's home! Yay! Oh my god, guys, you want more feet? You want feetception? You want feetception? The answer is yes, of course you do. Because what could be better than just that? Then... Oh my god, more feet! Holy guacky moly, that's a lot of heckin' feet. That is crazy. Even more feet. You know? More feet. That's wild. Oh my gosh. I can't control these ones without mysterious, completely irrelevant hands appearing. So like, you know. Here she is. She came home. This is gonna be on sale on the 4th, by the way. But these are the feet. They're little feet. Yeah, crazy levels of feet going on. I know, right? Yeah, just like the thumbnail on YouTube promises. There's at least 4 feet here. So, yeah, look at the feet. Wow. This is the one that I accidentally left in Osaka. Fun story about this one. The reason this one actually got left behind is because so I would normally have I'd normally check the entire room before leaving, and I did, and I couldn't find anything. So that's why I thought, well, I didn't forget the plushie. I sleep with this plushie. Like I genuinely use this as a plushie to sleep with. And so it was in the bed under the blankie. So that's how it got forgotten, because it was too good a plushie that I'm not saying I'm saying this swear down, okay, just out of sheer honesty. This plushie helps me sleep. It's because of the head has this massive ponytail, so proportion wise it's actually really comfy to hug. So, or this is just my own personal opinion. I can't guarantee it. For me, it helps me sleep. Yeah, so they didn't say anything about it being cute. They were just like, we found your plushie, we can send it back. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, this is the one that went to Hakone. This is the one I've been taking on my trips. So I need you guys to buy at least a few so that I don't dox myself whenever I use this. Because right now it's kind of a risk, because I'm yo, only I own, this is a one-of-a-kind right now prototype that nobody owns. If you see this in public, then that's obviously me. Or my friend that I've made carry. I felt so bad. Because genuinely, the times I've taken this out, I've been wait, my friend's carrying the plushie for me. People are gonna think my friend is me. No, are they gonna be okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this will be available from the 4th, from makeshift. But why can't I carry my own plushie? I do. My friends are just very nice. They're just very, very, very nice, and they're very much don't worry, I'll carry. Oh, I want to carry the cute thing. Also, someone asking about the forehead. Let me show you a special feature. Oh gosh, my nail. Boom. Banger. Oh my god. Beautiful. Do you like it? I think this is the best selling point of my plushie. But super special feature. It's my big brain, okay? I got my heckin' big brain in there with my smarts and stuff. Real trust. Yeah, so you can do this with the plushie. Got that OG-san kind of receding hairline toggle. It goes really far back. It's actually kind of heckin' wild. You could literally draw. You could put any secret message you wanted here, by the way, guys. I'm just saying, and then you can use this as a reveal to be whoo, holy blinding light. Oh gosh, yeah. Then we can put that right back on there. Yeah. Advertising space. I really should. Yeah, you could park a car there, or you can play tic-tac-toe, do whatever you want. You know, a really good place to. Have you seen that? It's a really old TikTok sound where it's putting my money in a safe space, so I know that whoever steals me is at least cultured. Oh my gosh. First time message, what are we doing here? What is that 5-head plushie? It's representative of my 5-head, you know? Yeah. It's a foot stream. So we have foot number 1, foot number 2, foot number 3, foot number 4 at your service. It's heckin' feet for days. That's what's going on here, guys. It's just feet and ADHD all together. Yeah. I do not have a bald toggle for my model. It's just funny because I have been asked multiple times, don't clickbait. I don't. That's why I gave you so many feet. That's why I give you so many feet. Why'd you want 5? These aren't hands. These are heckin' weird hands. I got heckin' shaky hands. Yeah. It'd be wild if it is a thyroid issue though, guys. I'll be heckin', yeah. I can clickbait on April Fools. I mean, how many of you guys actually expected feet? Or did you guys kind of have? I saw some guesses of people saying there'd be like slippers or something. I don't know if you guys expected like plushy feet. Actual grippers. You knew it wasn't more like hoped. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Big hands. Yeah. Compared to, wait, where's my nail for this? Where's my other nail? Where's my nail? The heck? My nail. Did I drop it? What the? It heckin' disappeared. I miss you. Oh, wait. What the? Oh, can you guys tell the camera quality is improved? This is actually a new camera. It better not be inside the heckin' plushie, right? It wouldn't have fallen in. You're not hiding inside there. I'm missing a nail. I just don't know where it went. I'm heckin' confused. Like, how did I lose? Where did it? What did it? Huh? Like, oh, I'll just put another one on. Yeah. You can't tell the camera quality, the resolution you watch at. That's okay. Yeah, I got a new camera because now I have 2 cameras, so that when we do the what you call it, Lego hand cam, you guys can get like a second POV that's gonna be like this way. Genuinely, I'm kind of worried that like the nail is inside the plushie head. Like I can't think of where else it would have gone. Like it wouldn't have actually, right? Like, right? Do you want to see Bold Elia again? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so heckin' confused. I probably pinged to the floor, right? Like, no, my goose! What the? Where did it go? I'm like, I'll say zoomed out. Like, straight up. The F. Where'd it go? How'd it go? Where'd it go? Just say, sexy and hot Ellie with no hair. Indeed. Indeed. I'm so confused. How did I lose that? Yeah, the plushie edited it. Genuinely, like, I don't see it in. I'm gonna find it in the most random place. Oh gosh, you can really see that hairline though. Holy guacamole. Boopa, 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 boopa. Let me just put on another one for now. Oh my gosh, I do these nails just for you guys. Like I've said before, these are just for hand cams, but my gosh. Yeah. Wait, I got this. Arigato, Elia. You're the only April Fools I fell for today. I did good. I saw the stream listed earlier and just went, huh, neat. Should I be concerned that you guys fell for it? And actually, like, was like, no, yeah, she would. She totally would. Like... I don't know. I got mixed feelings about this one, guys. Oh my gosh. I still could. I won't. For free? Like, oh yeah. What's a dragonfish? Arigato. Happy 18 months in tier 1. Thank you. Hi, Elia. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh my gosh. For the feet, sniffer cam. Sniffer. Honestly, right now I'm just more confused by the nail mystery. Like, where did it go? Where did it hecking go? It's April 1st. I think it's April 1st for everyone now, right? Because I'm in the future. So, like, if this was, like, in the morning, some of you would be like, actually, it's not April 1st. But it is, right? Right? Question mark. Let me pull this back down. Should I have this, like... Oh, God, look how tiny my heckin'... Oh, wait, you can see my other... Oh... Crying, hecking... all over the heckin' place. Oh, gosh. Wait, I can show you my cute top that I got. Because I got this because I thought for hand cams, it got bunnies on it. I was like, yeah... Surprised they couldn't get blood from my arm. Yeah, because like you can kind of see the like veins here, but I guess once you get up to like here, they just... I don't know what she stabbed, but it was not it. But yeah, I got my bunny top on. Okay, let me grab my feet again for you. Oh, I found it! It pinged all the way over there. I found the nail. Oh gosh. No, they did draw the blood from the back of my hand. Like, that's where they got it from in the end. They succeeded. It hurt. I hated it. I hated it very, very much so. Like... Oh, gosh. Oh, arigato. Me too. I suppose we're all your April Fools. Well, in return, I can be your fool. Yeah! How's that? Yeah. It seems this is not the idle place. You can kind of see the veins where they were going for it, though. Like, yeah, it's a last resort. Was it hard to... yeah, so they didn't stab this one. So I guess it's kind of clear if you guys want to try and see if you would be able to take blood from this. But like here, they just couldn't find it. Like, they can follow this, but like... She was just tapping around and she was like, where? Because this is where she tried first and she just couldn't, she just didn't even try. Like, she just, yeah, no. She was just like, nope, not happening. So, yeah. And she's like, does this happen before? And I was like, every time. This is why I hate doing blood tests. So much. Like, I gotta get them done every 3 months, they said. So, you know, but yeah. Oh, it's because I'm dehydrated. Wait, is it because I'm dehydrated? Are all my problems because I don't drink enough water? Like, oh, Good thing I got this bottle thing that's filled with water. Okay, so I gotta keep drinking more. I'm actually doing really good at it, guys. I'm drinking like at least 2 of these a day filled with water. Like straight up. This is my last resort. Do you know how many of my problems can be fixed by water? How much is in one? A good question. Oh, each one's 500 milliliters. So I'm having at least a liter of water a day now, as opposed to 0, which I think is a pretty big improvement, almost like. That's a pretty big improvement, guys. Wait, no, what do you mean you're withdrawing a few of your claps? Hold the phone. You can't take them back. It's too late. You already clapped. You can't take them back. It's not possible. I'll clap for myself. It doesn't make any heckin' noise. You're disappointed in all the feet that I provide? In all 4 of the feet that are here with us right now? Like... Try not to look and only think about geese. Honestly, I don't look. I look away, and then I'm like, yeah. I know it should be 2 liters. I know, I'm working on it. But like, yeah, it's good though. I'm gaining an appetite for water, which is great. Yeah. No spam お願いします。お願いします。ね。Yeah, I can't look at them drawing blood. Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel good. I'm fine if it's someone else getting their blood taken, I'll look. But like, when it's me, I'm like, no. No, thank you. What do you mean? Oh, wait. I mean, no, because I've got this on. There's, you know what? It's impossible to see beyond the butt. You know? Like, it's like a heckin' suit thing. You know? So even if I go, wham, it's like I'm wearing a leotard or something. You know? So it's okay. I'm just very flexible. Flexible. It's not panties because it's all part of one. It's a one piece. So it's like a ballet leotard. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. For the ballet that I've never did. Is the rope sewed on? Yes. Yes. Well, is it? It's kind of. It's removable, I think. I don't wanna, yeah. Do I drink plain water or do I add syrup? Plain, it's been plain. But it is cold. It's cold and this is like a tumbler to keep it cold in. So it's like the cold is the flavor, if that makes sense. Is that a thing? Cold is yeah. It's like, you know, the like metal. Gosh, I feel like I'm doing those heckin' TikTok ASMRs where they're like, oh, we're looking at this today. My toes are long. These are not my toes. This is my feet. I'm very like scrunched over the table right now for you guys. I'm drinking less cola, which is really good. I still have a little bit just for the, like, honestly, it's the caffeine that I've been having more so than anything. And a lot of people say that caffeine is just like the way that people like, what's the word? Deal with ADHD, you know? So maybe if we fix the ADHD, we fix the cola problem, we fix the hydration problem, and then boom, boom. Wait, no, I shouldn't be going like boom, boom, boom. You should be saying, yay! Solving all of our problems. One thing at a time. Yeah. You guys, arigato, arigato. Shower thought. If we make sorry tax hydration. Yeah. I be drinking less. Don't worry. I'm on it. I'm on it. Iyo. Cake! These are my grippers. Gripping me. Because I'm just that flexible. It's kind of crazy, right? Hey, yo, Cakey. Hey, yo. Do you like my grippers? Do you like them? They're very good at gripping. Very good. Banger grippers, right? Yeah. What's this, Sleepy Mage? Arigato, arigato. Happy 13 months and arigato, arigato, arigato for the 3 months in advance. Daisuki tayo. For my long feet goose. Long feet with irrelevant hands. This is bottled water I'm drinking. Yeah. Banger grippers, noting that one down. Don't worry, I have all of the banger quotes. I had some really wise words earlier. Basically, I told. How do we put this? How do we put this nicely, guys? I'd rather you guys sniff feet than cocaine. Yes. Indeed. Which is true. Yeah. Also, you guys, arigato. Also, being hydrated makes ADHD symptoms better. Wait, really? Really? Oh. Ooh, that one holds up. Yeah, because it's true. I would rather you do that. Like, if you had to, if it's like a would you rather, I'd rather you pick the feet. I'd rather you pick the feet, no? Like, the choices aren't flowers or bread, it's feet or cocaine. Okay, you don't get many other options. Okay, those are your choices. Pick one. Why not both? Do not, no. Not both. Only one. It's a or question. No. No, we're not doing a stream called Feet and Cocaine. Because that would be a lie. Okay? Like, because I don't have any cocaine and we already have feet. So, yeah. Also, Jack Chronicles, arigato. Happy 8 months with Prime. Thank you. I can't believe I've been with Elliot for so long, hasn't found nearly enough. Arigato, daisuki. ちょっと待って、is that Mel? No! Hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi. Did you raid during Cocaine Feet? Oh, did you hear that? Oh no, it's such terrible timing. The ads hit and you got hit with the Cocaine Feet. Oh no, we weren't talking about that. No. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Elias Stellaria, your British VTuber / goose, moved to Japan at your service. I'm doing a April Fool's stream where, as you can see, these are my feet. Yeah, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you need to go rest or eat or hydrate, please do. Okay? We were just talking about the importance of hydration, and yeah, taking care of yourself is the most important thing, you know? So, you know, I'm just here to try and make people smile, make people maybe laugh, but I don't know if I'm that confident in being that funny. You don't know what I expected, but this checks out. Thank you for reading into Feet stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate your belief in me to accept this. For those wondering what this actually is, it's a 2-meter goose plush that I'm currently like got. So these are like the legs. Ooh, look at that leg. Oh, so spicy. Oh gosh, yes. These are the legs. I can't show the face because the eyes are actually going to dox me. This is the other feet because I thought 2 feet isn't enough. 4 feet would be better. You actually thought these are my real feet? Wait, did I move them around like in a really good way to make it seem like they were actually feet? Can we cook the feet? I don't know if people eat geese feet. I know people eat chicken feet. Like me, I do. But yeah. Yeah, welcome on in. Mel, I was gonna message because I saw something spectacular the other day, guys. I was lurking and I saw Mel playing League of Legends. And I was like, alert, eyes open, League of Legends, my game. Did you like it? Wait, if you ever want to play again. These feet got heckin'. You know what? I might not be very good because, you know, this does not press QWER very well, but yo, we gotta play Aram Mayhem. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry for anyone that got stuck in ad gel. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Actually, I really appreciate anyone sticking around because I don't know what today's topics are. Apparently, it's cocaine feet and League of Legends, so we're kind of cooked. we're a little cooked here. So the three main pillars of life. Yes. Also, Toatsuchira, arigato. What if we do it like, who's Stevie Nicks? Dare? I don't know. League, but you're a Dota 2 enjoyer? No! Not Dota 2. I find it slow. I don't know. I tried it, but yeah. Bring Ellie. Yeah. Convention, let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Skittles, arigato. Sorry, Tats. Cocaine Feet League, my beloved. Oh, Stevie Nicks is the vocalist of Fleetwood Mac. Oh. I'm sorry, the reference went like whoosh. Also, I gotta show my hands because I went through the effort of doing my nails for the stream, so that's why. That's why I've got to be like, yo, I went through some effort. We're showing these, okay? Like, I did this just for this stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do Lego with these nails, but I tried. They got bows. And you know I'm a sucker for bows, so yeah. Gotta, you know, show my effort. Ignore this hiking thing. I wish they gave me I was so tempted to replace it with like a cute plaster, but I was like, ugh. Like, the thing is, okay, they put this on and they were like, you need to hold this down for like 5 minutes. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, oh, here's a piece of paper. Can you draw a tree? And I was like, but you just told me to draw what? I guess I won't hold down this hiking thing then, will I? Oh gosh, yeah. They wrapped. Oh yeah, they wanted me to hold this down. Oh, it's just kind of bruised, so, you know. So wait, Skittles, arigato. Sorry, texture adorable. Wish indeed. Wish. I think my tree was okay. I don't know. I was like, wait, when was the last time I drew a tree? I don't remember. I was like, all right, let's try this. I'm not an artist at all. But I tried. Yeah, so we have that. My brain is, yeah, honestly, I just feel more foggy than anything right now. Brain fog is so real. Like, I don't even know, like, today kind of whooshed by. Last night kind of whooshed, everything's just whooshing by. Trying to think, because like I had yesterday off because I spent it outside going to the doctors. Sleep schedule is but yeah, like the doctor asked me, she was like, so what is your sleep schedule? And I was like, no. and none, nothing, no sleep schedule, no, 0. I gotta be honest with you, not applicable, no answer. And then she asked me when was the last time I slept. And so I gave her like the last few times I'd been sleeping, and she was like, yeah, no, you're right. What do you mean? Where's the feet? They're right here. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah, she also asked about my eating schedule, and I was like, what? No. Again. No schedule. There's no schedule. And she was like, oh, so like, when do you eat? And I'm like, when I'm shaky. Oh my gosh, I was so sad about today's food, guys. I treated myself to a, like, was it Korean fried chicken bento? I couldn't finish it because I took a bite and inside was like a hair. And that really put me off eating the rest of the food. I was like, okay, well, ew. It's definitely not mine. So, yeah. I got a refund. But I didn't want a refund. I wanted food. Like, I wanted food. I didn't, oh. But at least I'd eaten like 75% of it already, so I'd already eaten it. But like, yeah, I was really heckin' sad. I really was kind of hoping it was my own hair. But I was like, no, it's really heckin' like, ugh, yeah. Oh gosh. Konzo, arigato, arigato. Elia, please don't wait till you shake for your food. Yeah, that's what the doctor said as well. She was like, that's not the best idea. And I was like, no, it probably isn't. I kind of forget to be hungry. So, you know, it's kind of like, oh, that's why. Hunger. Very easily mistaken for being tired. You know? So, Skittles, arigato, bonk. Sleep is important. You're punk, you cute punk. I struggled to sleep though. I struggled to sleep not last night but the night before, and I think it was because I was like just anxious for the doctors. You know when like you don't like, you know, you're subconsciously anxious because like on the surface you're like, nah, I'm fine, but then you go to sleep and you're like, nope, well, I guess I am anxious. And then yeah, for some reason I just couldn't sleep last night. I don't know why. I just couldn't. Have you ever had those nights where like you're trying to sleep and you just can't get comfy no matter what you do? Like you're just like tossing and turning and rolling and like readjusting your pillows and like readjusting your blankie and like trying all kinds of things, and for some reason nothing just feels comfortable and you end up rolling around for like literally hours. Being like, why can't I sleep? And then you feel like you've been lying down for too long to sleep. And then like, yeah. And then my brain don't turn off and it's just like, oh, okay, well, F me then. Yeah, you get so restless, Mel, you understand. Real. It's like, I remember wishing this as a kid for like people to have like, you know, like how a computer would have like a off button. I used to think, why don't people have that? And then I thought about it and I thought, actually really glad I don't have that, because I feel like, you know, my brothers would mess with me and just press that button, you know, like that's when it's good to sleep next to someone. Well, have I got the thing to sleep with? I sleep with this and I was missing this. So, you know. Luckily, we have this now to sleep with, because, yeah, honestly, yeah, I think I struggled to sleep because I grew up sleeping with, like, my cat as, like, to cuddle with, like, all growing up. I grew up with 2 cats, and I had one cat that would just, like, sleep in my bed and, like sleep, like, here, like, curled up on me. So I just got used to that. And then, yeah, and then since I lost my cat, I just haven't been able to really be able to sleep. Or what was it? Christmas Eve, I could never sleep as a kid though, no matter what. Because my parents did the worst possible thing. Okay, they told me if I didn't go to sleep, Santa wouldn't come and I wouldn't get any presents. So I was just there like, no pressure. no pressure, no pressure at all. no pressure. No pressure, except for if I don't sleep, I don't get any presents. Yeah, so I would just every year was like, Christmas would come along and I would just be like this kid in absolute panic, being like, no, I can't sleep. Santa's not gonna come. I'm not gonna get any presents. It's taking over. Heckin' owarida. Like, never tell a kid that, okay? Because that led to many years of just like not being able to sleep on Christmas Eve, okay? Like, I just couldn't. I couldn't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because it would technically count as being bad, and bad kids don't get presents or something like that. Ah, yeah. You need therapy after that? One of the many reasons. Yeah, they did also offer like counseling sessions to kind of help with ADHD, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna take them up on that, but they did also offer that too. It would just like, I don't know if they do it online or what. But yeah, for those of you that have just come in, we're just talking about yesterday was me getting officially diagnosed with ADHD. Yay! So yeah, and sort of the options they've given me, and sort of really understanding, because like I feel the same way I felt when I found out I was anemic. Okay, because like I used to sleep like a lot. Like in college, I would sleep like in class, on the bus, just everywhere I could, just always sleeping. And I just thought everybody felt this tired all the time, and that I was just like weak in spirit and just like really lazy and really just not, like, I just needed to be less lazy. Like I was falling asleep in exams. And then when I got like, when they were like, no, you're anemic, I was like, oh, so not everybody feels like this all the time. And it's not that everybody else is just really, really strong and fights this feeling of tiredness. Like, anemic is iron deficiency in the blood. So like a lack of blood, which then leads to, when it's like quite extreme, it can make you really lethargic. Lethargic is a kind of tired where like you feel physically like unable to move. So basically I'll be like lying down. Yeah, and you just can't physically move, but you're kind of awake, but like you're not. And then you just pass out for like a couple of hours. So yeah. Yeah. Whoa! A clickbait. What do you mean no feeds? It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. No, happy birthday today, Ellie. That's true. That's true. I live in Dog Arigato. Just kidding. It's written in the cult calendar. No! I've been April fooled, guys. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Ellie. You hacking punk. Oh gosh. No, SW5 arigato. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Ellie. It's not my birthday. Here are the feet. The goose feet. Okay. Look. I don't know what you expected. This is feet. They're goose feet. I am goose. It is within the realms of immersion. Like, yeah. But yeah, so when I was like anemic, it was honestly like such a relief to realize that like it wasn't me, and it wasn't that I was lazy. Cause like I was really, really, really like hating on myself for being so lazy and being really, really harsh on myself, being like, you know, why can't I just be like everybody else? You know, everybody else can get out of bed. Everybody else can do all these things. Why can't I just like do this? You know, and it's kind of like getting this diagnosis is really similar to that, where I'm like, wait, people can focus. It is a me problem. I'm not just lazy or just, you know, it's the thing I have to overcome myself. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's nice to know that it's fixable. because yeah. But what's crazy is like my manager was saying this. She was like, girl, if you can do all of this while you have ADHD, imagine what you can get done when you lock in. And I'm like, guys, everything I've done up until now has been me with like barely any focus, full cloud brain fog, brain fog, not locked in. I've been fighting upstream this entire time, which is why I always feel like I don't do enough, because I feel like I can do more. And yeah, now once I get it sorted, like limiters off, like that's kind of exciting, right guys? That's kind of exciting that like I won't be like held back anymore. You know, it's like a massive debuff will be gone soon. Which is like, you know, gonna be really cool. I've heard it's very life-changing, you know, once it's sorted. So yeah, go beyond ADHD plus ultra. It's like Goku taking off his weights. Yeah, so I'm very excited to see how that feels and how it'll feel to actually like be able to do all the things I want to do. Because I've always wanted to do so much more and just really struggle. Like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And, Also, everybody, arigato, birthday tags, let's go. What the heck you mean birthday tags? It's not my birthday. The birth of my ADHD. Also, Skittles, arigato, happy birthday, Ellie. No, it's not birthday. No. No. Oh my gosh. And also, Skyros, arigato. When you get your ADHD under control, it'll be like Rock Lee's scene. You know the one. Also, since I have some space left, you're cute. Yada. Oh, cause yeah, I'm one to just blame myself and really be harsh on myself. So I'm always like kicking myself for not doing enough. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can be a bit kind. I feel like I can be a bit kinder to myself now. Yurai, arigato, happy birthday HD day. Oh gosh, are you sure it's not just your sweet tooth? That's why I got the heckin'. That's why I'm getting I got the test. That's why I got the test, yo, so I can be certain that it's like an official medical diagnosis from a, you know, from a full legal standpoint or medical standpoint, whatever it's called. It's like proper, like, yeah. Because people have always asked me, like, if I had a penny for every time someone asked me, yo, Ellie, don't take this the wrong way, but like, do you have ADHD? And I'd be like, why does everyone ask me that? Why is everyone that meets me like IRL asks me the signs there? Was it that obvious? Was it that obvious? Oh gosh, yeah. My short attention span might have something to do with it. Now I can be like, yes, I am. I actually am extremely obvious. What the heck? Thing is though, if I tell my parents, which I haven't yet, they're gonna be like, there's no way. I feel like my parents wouldn't believe it. Like, I feel like my parents didn't have a clue. Or any idea for God knows what reason. I feel like they always described like ADHD as like the kid in class that was like super reckless and like always causing trouble. And sort of this like old sort of stigma about like what ADHD was, because that's how my mother explained it to me when I was a kid, because there was like I believe there was a kid with ADHD in my brother's class, and they were like, yeah, that just means, you know, he needs attention, so he causes lots of trouble. And I'm like, the heck? Kind of what? that doesn't sound right. Like oh gosh, like Apparently there's different types of ADHD, by the way. For those wondering which type I was, I am a mixed type, my doctor said. So yeah. Big ol' arigato, arigato. Congrats on passing your ADHD test. I knew you'd pass your flying colors. Yeah. Flying colors indeed. Like, what's the mixed type? I don't even know. That's just what she said. I didn't ask. I didn't ask, actually. I should look it up. Let's see. I just thought it sounded like a Pokemon type. Apparently there's like it's a mixed, this is my mixtape called Mixed ADHD. Mixed ADHD. A combined type ADHD, formerly known as mixed ADHD, is the most common presentation of ADHD, characterized by displaying significant symptoms of both inattention and hyperactivity impulsivity. Yay! It's the best of both worlds. I'm crying. Oh, okay. Banger. Fantastic. Just combined. I like how they changed it from mixed to combined to make it clear that it's not just a mix, it's like a full, you got both of them. Yeah. So it says, individuals often experience both high energy and difficulty focusing, along with challenges managing daily tasks, emotions, and impulse control. It's like ADHD plus. Crying. I didn't sign up for the special edition. Key symptoms and diagnosis. Inattention symptoms such as forgetfulness, difficulty focusing, losing items, and disorganization. Hyperactivity impulsivity symptoms such as restlessness, talking excessively, interrupting, and inability to stay seated. But those are my skills that help me with my streaming. I gotta talk excessively, guys. That's how I do my job. Diagnostic criteria requires 6+ symptoms from both categories. The all of the above profile as described. It's just all of the above. Yay! That's fun. That's super fun. 楽しいね。本当に楽しい。Crying. That's what they meant by yeah, I can scored a heckin' big score on that test. Fantastic. Banger. Oh. Welp. I don't know if I want to call it rolling a 20. Is that good? Is that good or what? Yeah, no, I didn't pass the autism test. I don't know. I can't remember which. Hey, let me see which part I technically. Okay, give me this. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's got my name on it. My full legal name. Goosemook Gooseface. So. Oh, that was it. Okay, so like, when it came to like my autism test, they have like different sections. And I basically scored really high in everything except for one category. And I think it's because of that one category that I didn't get diagnosed with it, because I was 1 point... Wait a second. wait a second, this isn't 1 point off, this is 1 point on. Ah, they just didn't diagnose me with it. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, wait a second, if the cutoff value is that number and my number's one above it. Wait. How does this work? Yeah. A cutoff value means, yo, I heckin' scored almost perfect on inattention, guys. Banger. Yeah. But then I also scored, let's see. So yeah, for the autism test, it has like social skills. I got like none. Attention switching. I've got like none. Attention to detail. Very high. Communication. Again, really scored high, which I think is probably bad. And then I scored my imagination score. I don't know which way round this is. I don't know which way round it's supposed to be. Like... Wait, do you think this is the other way around? Wait, then that means my social skills are banger! Wait. So wait a second. Did I pass or no? I don't even know anymore. I'm looking at it. Okay, there is a summary thing written at the bottom. It says, based on the based on the above results, it was concluded that you do have tendencies towards autism spectrum disorder. Yeah. So, and it says if you're above the cutoff value, that means you have it. But like, wait. Yeah. Let's look this up. Tendencies towards. Is it higher better, lower better? Wait. Is there, oh, there's something written on the back. Oh. Oh. What does this say? The three main characteristics. Impaired social interaction, often acts at one's own pace, unable to understand general ideas. Problems in communications, not being able to understand the other person's feelings from abstract things such as facial expressions, not being able to understand jokes and having one-sided conversations. Yeah, but like, I need to have I'm a streamer, it's like my skill. I need to be able to talk like a wall, like... That's part of the job, so I don't know about that one. Sticky behavior, sticking to a set order / method, unable to respond to sudden schedule change. Does that count as food? Like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it seems that I do have poor social skills. Which is wild, because, like, I've been working really hard on those. Wait, let me double check how this works. You're my wool? Heck yeah, you guys are. Let me lean on you. Let me see. Nice feet, thank you. You know what? You gotta start somewhere, guys, as a streamer. So you gotta be able to talk to a wall. Like, genuinely. Basically, I've said this before. As a streamer, you never want to, like, put that pressure on chat. You never want to put, like, full pressure, okay? If there's a conversation, don't worry. I am carrying it, okay? And then I can bounce off you guys, and you guys are involved, but there's no, like, leaning on you, you know? Like, hey chat, why don't you be fun? Hey chat, be funny. Be funny for me. Like, yeah, like, no, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are pretty funny. You guys are pretty puniful. If that's a word. Like, yeah. Knock knock, who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Oh yeah? Let's say Playcat, arigato, the 100 bitty sticky, thank you. Instead of ADHD, Elliot, I shall dub it silly goositis. I love it. Indeed, it is about being a silly goose, indeed. P.S. Also, we can say for certain Ellie's cuter feet are too. These feet! Are they cute? They cute? Are they cute? Yeah, no, I remember before I started streaming, I did a lot of research because I'm one to like aggressively research something before doing it. And I remember doing, you know, research, and one of them was to see how it feels to be a chatter. Like how is it to be in someone's stream, to be so, like, you know, part of chat, and what makes a chatter feel comfortable. I'm someone that's very shy, very anxious. I'm very much a lurker. When I go most things, I never feel like I want to chat because I'm scared. And then a few times I did try, and I found that with some people, say if they didn't have anyone really watching, suddenly all this pressure from me appearing in chat would be like thrown onto me, where it would be like, hey, Elia, like, and then they say like very specific questions and don't talk at all until I answer said question. And I feel like I couldn't leave, and that the stream then depended on me. And I don't want you guys to have that, okay? I want you guys to feel like you can come and go as you please, you know, like, and be as comfortable as you can. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, you know. I want you to feel comfortable if you're lurking, comfortable if you're chatting, you know, like, I'm trying to make a kind of good space, like, you know, because I know what it's like, because I used to remember thinking, you know, and I still do this to this day, where like, what'd you call it? I like would write something out in chat, overthink it, and just not send it. Because for some reason, my anxious brain was like, if I send this, everyone's gonna be like, ew, who are you? We don't know you. Get out of here, Stinky. We hate you. And it'd be like so unreasonable. But like, when you're by yourself and like writing it, you're like, no, this could totally happen. This could totally happen. Everybody's in chat's gonna be like, who's this punk? Like, and be like, ew, get out of here. Like, you're not part of our circle. And I'd be like, God, no. So I never wanted to feel like that. You know, everyone here, I hope, is like welcoming, as they should be. If anyone's not welcoming, they get bonked. Like, yeah. Okay, so I'm looking this up. So why my score is in the high clinically significant, but they didn't diagnose me with it. Welp. Technically I passed by 1 point, guys. It wasn't the other way around. We're just gonna leave that over there and not get officially diagnosed with that, because, yeah. Yeah, oopsies, oopsie-daisies. Welcoming to spammers is hard. Yeah, no, I appreciate it when people like, if someone is spamming, you know, just gently reminding them of like, hey, no spamming, you know? Yeah. I'm not going back for extra credit. There's no benefit. There's no benefit of getting it officially diagnosed. Yeah, so it's okay. It's all good. Yeah. Well, interesting. Yeah, it was only by 1 point into the sort of high range. So I think it maybe needs to be further into that range for them to like fully diagnose it, you know? It was only 1 point in. So yeah, according to my test, the place where I was, quote, lacking points, or where I wasn't so autistic, was was with my imagination. Yay! Everything else, heckin' banger scores, but I got that imagination apparently. So yay! Yippee! Yeah. I was on the edge. I was on the the edge of glory. Yeah. So, which, yeah, no, I've never had any problems with like my imagination. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. Diagnosis is complicated, not only scoring, it looks at childhood and other things. Yeah. It's not very, it's very, very inaccurate is what I've heard about the test. That like, it's very, very hard to like correctly diagnose. And then also it's like hard to do anything even if you do get diagnosed. Like, yeah. What does imagination have to do with it? Let me see. It says on the back. It says, so basically, lack of imagination can be a sign. There can be a, I don't know what this means. Noticing if being what's confabulated? Confabulous. What up? This is my goose feet. These are my goose feet. Let's look this up. Confabulate. Oh. to be... Engage in conversation and talking. What does that mean? To talk? Creating a memory that's unreal. Wait, what? Like lying, but you don't know you're doing it? Oh, to invent like gaslighting? Is it gaslighting? Is this gaslighting? I don't know. It says having difficulty imagining characters and backgrounds even when reading. See, I don't struggle with that. I have the power of anime on my side. So like, I just picture anime characters. So, you know? So this was the thing I didn't get things in. Yeah. But everything else in I apparently really suck at. Self-gaslighting. I see. Hurting self in confusion. Oh, isn't being very... No, yeah, for the communication stuff. Okay, let me read the stuff I did do well in. I have poor social skills. I don't like social situations. I can't understand the social situation I'm in. I can't make new friends. This is written like the saddest speech ever, guys. Like... We're talking about autism right now. I have difficulty switching attention. I can't do two things at the same time. I can't stop what I was doing and do something else. I'm easy to immerse. I mean, that one I can multitask, but that's because I must. I only have so much attention available. Gotta min-max my attention that I have available, so you know. Attention to detail. Unusual attention to detail. Notice sounds that others don't notice. Strong obsession with numbers and timetables, etc. Worried about small details, unable to see the big picture. Oh my gosh. Am I obsessed with numbers? Am I? What would one call an obsession with numbers? Like... You got stamped, you got fooled, you got April fooled, yo. The feet are right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did almost get a PhD in numbers. But that wasn't me. The numbers chose me, guys. I didn't choose the number life. The number life chose me. So like, you know, that's on the numbers. Yeah. Gosh. And I do my best to avoid numbers as much as possible. Very much. And then we have poor ability to communicate with others. I can't chat. I don't know when to start or end a conversation. Talk unilaterally. Well, I don't know. Are there rules? Did someone write a rule book on how to start and end conversations? Because I don't remember getting that lesson. Can you elaborate on how the numbers chose you? Because, like, I never wanted to do a PhD in maths. It's just that if I was to continue my thesis that I did at my master's, because it's in AI, technically that's maths. So it would be with the maths department, with the maths professors, and it would be there for a PhD officially in maths to continue it. And I'd be like, oh, okay, well. I've never thought about starting or ending conversation. Oh, I guess, am I awkward? I'm awkward when I just end. I just make noises. Like, yeah. And science is just maths in disguise at the end of the day. So, you know, like, Oh, wait, does that have stuff written on the back of the ADHD one? Wait. Oh. Yeah, it does explain the mix type. Oh, I did not notice this. I see. It says there's the inattentive type. Makes careless mistakes, gets easily distracted, forgets things. And then the hyperactive impulsive type. Restless, unable to wait their turn, impatient. Yeah, so this is just, although that's from this test itself on its own can't make the diagnosis, but it can with the counselor and the other ones. Oh, that was it for the what is this? Intelligence test report was the other thing they made me do. And yeah. It was a 90-minute test. It focused on, there was like a overall intellectual development level. There was the verbal comprehension, perceptual reasoning, working memory, and processing speed. And everything was above average except for my working memory. And technically my processing speed is above average. So like super high. Yay! That means I could be good at something, right, guys? What does it mean if my processing speed is high? What does that mean? Like, I don't know. I'm a quick thinker. I had to go see the counselor for these test results and sit down and have a big like talk and everything, and then do another talk with the doctor afterwards. I'm a machine, chat. It says the individual's ability to process simple or routine visual information quickly and efficiently. It measures visual and motor speed. Yo, wait! Does this mean I have good potential in being an FPS player? Yo, guys. What if I have secret FPS talent? Yo, wait, maybe I'm built for this. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Yes, processing speed. That's like FPS. I just need to work on the hand-eye coordination, but I've got the high processing speed of the brain, so that's good. Yeah. What's funny is that like I suck at communication, but my verbal comprehension is above average. Like, which is my ability to understand, use, and think with spoken languages. It demonstrates the breadth and depth of your knowledge acquired from one's environment. It measures the retrieval from long-term memory of such information. Yeah. Oh wait, no, my perceptual reasoning was also high. Oh wait, no, wait. Okay, wait, I'm getting this confused. Verbal comprehension, above average. Perceptual reasoning, high. Processing speed, very high. Working memory, average. And they drew like a graph, and it has like each point, and then it goes like, you know, each one, and then it goes whoop for memory, and then it goes back up. And they were like, this massive dip, this is a very big indicator of ADHD. This is where you don't have any attention or memory to do with this part of the test. And I was like, and they were like, the bigger the dip, the stronger your ADHD. And I was like, and they were like, as you can see, yes, this is quite a big dip. Yes. They were like, this is an above average dip for ADHD. This is pretty quite the dip. And I was like, I get it. Understood. Understood. The heckin' squirrel brain is like real, okay? Look, if I saw a squirrel, it would be really heckin' interesting though, right? Because you'd be like, oh my gosh, look, a squirrel. That's exciting. I understand dogs on that. Like, I can go into details. So like, okay, so working memory reflects an individual's ability to take in and hold information in immediate awareness and perform a mental operation on that information. Yay! Immediate awareness. What? Where? Right now? Right now? Right now? Oh my gosh. And then perceptual reasoning is the ability to accurately interpret, organize, and think with visual information, and measures nonverbal reasoning skills and taps into thinking that is more fluid and requires visual perceptual abilities. Okay. This all matches with school, to be fair, because in school, when we had to do these sort of like intelligence tests, there was never memory included, you know? Because like, everything else you can write down on paper, but you can't do like a paper part of like an intelligence test for memory, because you need someone there to have something to recite back and like respond with. So yeah, my intelligence got really heckin' dunked by my memory here, guys. Crying. The shame I felt though when I saw the score for memory and they were like, yeah, this is average. And then like I just felt flashbacks to being a kid and being like, wait, I can't have an average score. Like my parents are gonna kill me. And I was like, wait a second, I'm an adult. What am I thinking? What am I worried about here? Why do I have this like inbuilt hecking trauma of getting an average score built into me? Like, I was like, no, they're gonna disown me. I'm gonna get kicked out of the house that I don't live in anymore. Like, I needed very high for everything. They're gonna be so mad. Like, oh gosh, pain dayo, pain. Ah, Skyros, arigato. You got that ADHD. Yay. Wait, does this even make a noise? Pachi, 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 pachi. Pachi, 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 pachi. Pachi, 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 pachi. Wow, I still need to tell them I have ADHD. And I'll be like, hey parents, I got something to tell you. And I'll be like, I got ADHD. And they'll be like, wow. Cool. What does that mean? Actually, I should probably, if I tell my brothers, I feel like my older brother is very similar to me. Maybe he should do a test. Maybe he should do one, because like we're kind of the same and it's genetic, so you know what, chances are pretty heckin' high. Yeah. Is there a chance they'll say no you don't? No, you know what's funny? So like, the relationship with my parents is a bit iffy, okay? As in, awful. So like, you know, I never used to talk to them much anyway. And I remember when I got my diagnosis for anemia and I started taking my iron tablets. And at the time, I was in college, which is the thing in between university and school in England. And I was still living at my parents', unfortunately. And my mother had this really bad habit of going through my room and going through all of my stuff all the time. It was just one thing that she never gave me any privacy. And she went through my room and she found my iron tablets. And I don't know what she did, but my brother texted me while I was at college, like, hey, mom found some tablets in your room. She's having like a massive breakdown right now. She thinks I'm doing heckin' drugs, like it was cocaine or something. And I was like, excuse me, did she read it? Like, apparently she tried to Google it, but Googled it wrong, and was cool, like started having a breakdown. And then her being her she was like, oh, I'm such a failure of a mother, blah blah blah, my daughter's now taking drugs, and and I was like, no, I'm just anemic, like yeah, like I actually just found one of the, you know, I'm not very like tidy, so like I guess I just left like a packet like lying around, so she didn't have the like outer packet, but like I had to explain it when I got back. I had to be like, hey mom, please stop crying, I'm not doing drugs, I'm taking iron. Like, also stop going through my room for the billionth time, I'm begging you, just like don't, that's just not cool, like don't do that, like oh, like I would say the biggest invasion of privacy that she did was like she went into my room, stole my diary, and then took it and made it like her bedtime story thing to like she would read, and I found it on her bedside table in her room, and she'd stolen it and was just reading it and being like really nosy. Yeah, and quite the professional drug dealer selling the stuff in blister packs. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there. How old are you when you go to college? You're like 16, 17, 18, but the diary thing was when I was in secondary school. So it was like, okay, so this story might give secondhand embarrassment or cringe, okay? But I wasn't very cool in school at all, in the slightest. I was just like this weird mute kid compared to the girl from The Ring, very quiet, very like, weird. And like, I was being bullied by basically all of the kids for being a weird kid. And one of the things that they like to do was like, you know when they like dare one of the kids to like go make fun of the weird kid by like being sarcastic towards them and saying something that's definitely not true, and like, you know, laughing about it. You know, and they're like, oh, go ask the weird kid out, or go tell the weird kid that they're hot or something, ha ha ha. And then they all laugh. So like, they did that to me. That was like one of the things which they all laughed about. Was it 2 guys came up to me telling me I was, quote, well fit. And then you could just see like a bunch of people in the distance like pointing and laughing, and just like it was all clearly like a bit. You see why I don't take it seriously when people call me like nice things, right? you can see where this is like coming from, right? You know, when you guys try and say nice things about me and call me cute or whatever, you see why. I've just learned to never accept that. But yeah, I wrote that in my diary, and the thing is, I didn't fully write it out because I was too upset to write it all out at the time. Like, I got up to writing up the part where they like wrote like, you know, well fit or whatever, but I couldn't bring myself to write the other part where like it was obviously a joke and they were all pointing and laughing. Like, I couldn't bring myself to write that because that was like too upsetting to write, you know? So I just like, I can close that book and was like, nope. My mother found that diary and read it herself. And obviously she didn't know the situation. She just knows what she read. But obviously it's not a diary written for someone else's like leisure to read. So she genuinely believed that these two guys thought I was attractive. And she knew the parents of these two guys. So she actually spoke to the parents of these two guys, being like, oh, so your sons find my daughter attractive. So you can see where everything went downhill again. And then I went to school and got even more bullied, because then they started laughing at me for thinking that I thought that they were serious and that I'd gone and told my mom, and then my mom had decided to tell everybody. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, the levels of embarrassment, I can't even explain the levels of embarrassment. No, my diary did have a lock. She hecking broke it. It had like one of those little locks. It was like a little diary like this big. It had a cat on the front and it had a lock, and she broke that lock. A lock was not going to be good enough to stop my nosy mother. Why would she go to the parents with that? I don't know. Why would she go through my hacking diary? You know, I have many questions. Like, yeah, she used to go for all of my stuff. She'd go for everything I own. So, nice flippers. Thank you. These are my feet. Yeah. So, yeah. It's hiking wild. Yeah, diary locks are pretty weak. You can just use like a paper clip. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared to tell her I have ADHD, because like if I tell her anything's like wrong with me in the slightest, she kind of breaks down and then talks about being an awful mother or something. Yeah. So I'm kind of on, but if I don't tell her, but then like say my brothers or someone slips up, then like, then yeah, I don't know. Like, why did she proceed to discuss this with everyone but me? That was like her favorite thing to do. That's why she never actually talked to me, because she'd already gone round and told all of my family I did drugs. Why do you think my brother messaged me being like, hey, mom's saying you do drugs because she found medicine in your room? Like, she'd already told everybody but me. I was like, dang, I'm the last one to find out I'm doing drugs. What? Why am I the last? Where are these drugs? They free, like, the heck, like. Oh my gosh. For those that just came in, the drugs in question were iron tablets for my anemia that were prescribed by the doctor. But yeah, no, she'd already told everybody. Oh, she loves drama. She loves drama. My mother, okay, I think the best description of my mother is literally one of those like mean girls at school, pretty much. And unfortunately, I am the exact kind of kid that she would have bullied at school, which then she proceeded to do so. But yeah, that's the best way to describe it. I feel like she never left that mindset of like, I find there's like a humor to these kind of mean girls that like I don't understand, that it usually involves someone else's suffering, you know? Like, Remember, kids, if adults offer drugs, take them because drugs are expensive. But don't take them yourself because they are not regulated. No, 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 no. That's what my school taught me. They were like, don't do drugs, it's not regulated, so you don't know if the drug's actually going to be any good. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to grab some more water. But, yeah. Yeah, no, that's genuinely, like, they were like, well, we're not going to be able to get them to not take drugs in this rough school. Look, I'm over here. Wow, you can hear me. Water. thing, because even though I'm not far, I have to like turn. It's behind the computer. Ayya! You hacking what me? Yeah. ちょっと待ってだよ. I died, but I came back. My microphone picked it all up. Banger! Oh no, my feet! Oh wait, that's on point because I used these feet to walk over to the kitchen and get the water. Because these are my real feet of a goose. Yes, wait, let me find my... What do you mean, you not believe that I waddled away with these? Like, yeah, they pitter-patter when I walk. Why y'all asking if I washed it? You guys wash your feet when you go get water? Like, the heck? Hello, Thor. What up? Do you approve? It's geese feet today. Yeah! Also, I missed a few, earlier. Wait a second. Skydos, arigato! You don't have ADHD, you have 84K. Real. It's so heckin' real. Oh. Now y'all lying to me. Y'all don't wash your feet when you go get water. The heck you chatting? The heck you chatting about, huh? Also, let's see. Toazuchi, arigato. One last pre-bike ride. Boop, for you. Have a good bike ride. I hope it's all safe. Dog feet soup? No, not these feet. These are goose feet. So you know. Yeah. Also, Myopic Seer, arigato. Happy 5 months in tier 1. Thank you. Daisuki da yo. Hello, smart goose. Hello. Me? Smart? Oh my gosh. Also, I just splurged and bought a laminator. The government doesn't want you to know this, but you can just laminate whatever you want and no one can stop you. You wanna know something interesting? If you go to the Final Fantasy Cafe in Tokyo, they give you like a paper placemat that's like A5 size or like pretty big, and it's paper. And you're like, well, how am I supposed to take this home? You go downstairs, they have 2 laminators available, so then you can laminate the placemat yourself if you want to keep it as like a souvenir. And I was like, wait, that's so cool. Like, yeah. I think it's the same place where they also have the Monster Hunter. I think it's the same place as the Monster Hunter Cafe as well. But yeah, they have these like 2 laminators. It's not, you have to pay for like a thing to use it at the reception desk. But yeah, but then it's like a do-it-yourself laminator. So, Wait, when your mom found nausea pills in your drawer, she said, may as well start early? Start what? Feeling sick? Hold up. What? Ah, darn. The heck? Oh my goodness. Also, I count an arigato for the 100 biddies. Thank you. I know they might be cool bits, but I'm fully serious when I say I adore you with all my heart. You're wonderful, beautiful, and precious. Just bits, not a bit. Ah! Bits! The plural. The plurals. Just like I give you all the daisuki-dayos. Plurals. You got clickbaited. Yeah, you did. Wait, I should read with this. Yes, you heckin' did! You got clickbaited. It works with this one because this punk is so heckin' smug looking. Like, yeah. You have to go no worries. Take care of whatever you're up to. Yeah, you should have known. It's not even Friday. The heck, like... Yeah, do you guys like how smug it turned out? Hee. Arigato. Happy 18 months of Prime. Daisuki da yo. 1.5 years worth of subbing for Ellie and my Kami Oshi. I'm honored. Like, genuinely. Thank you for not being sick of me and my shenanigans. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wasn't planning on using these feet for this stream because I didn't know what time I was gonna get this back. Because this punk was in this little punk was doing a trip in Osaka without me. AKA I left her behind on accident. But yeah, I was just gonna do these, but I was like, the more feet the better. Like, never sick of me. Arigato. The main thing I love about the plushie is, or in Japan with the plushie, is that oshikatsu is like really, really common here. And so no one thinks you're like weird to like take pictures of everything with your plushie. Like if you have food, people will get out their plushies and take a picture of it. If they go somewhere, they'll place the plushie somewhere, take a picture of it. Like it's not considered weird, you know? It's like, yeah, it's very nice. Because I feel like it should be, it's whimsical, you know? It's whimsical. Yeah. Them judgmental eyes be liking the whimsy in their life, okay? Like, yeah. So I love it. I love it when I see people doing oshikatsu, like when they bring out all of their stuff for like their oshi, and they bring out like the standee, and they'll bring out like the little plushie, and then they'll organize all of the food, and then they take a picture. I think it's the cutest, sweetest hecking thing ever. I think, honestly, I don't know how anyone couldn't see that as anything but cool, because it just means that someone has like passion, okay? And I always think passion's just like the coolest thing ever. So I don't like, straight up, I don't know. I think it's hecking awesome. Whenever I see anyone doing it, I'm like, dang, they are hecking awesome. They are an awesome person. Yeah. But yeah, I love seeing it. And I respect because, you know, I'm sure it takes courage for them to do that. And I hope that I hope they can somehow read my thoughts or vibes, that like I'm not judging them in a bad way. I'm like, you know, respecting them. Yeah, these are my feet. These are my hands. These are my feet. Easy, very different. Oh my gosh, also, love to just listen. Arigato, skittos, arigato, begasunya, arigato. What? Also, yes, thank you for asking. I appreciate it. No worries, cursing is allowed. It's just a habit that like I have. I personally developed this habit, one, to be like family friendly, and two, because I used to do a lot of different work with kids. So I used to do a lot of tutoring and a lot of volunteering. And so it's sort of like, I used to do a lot of volunteering at the hospital as well, and like at church and those kind of places you don't want to be swearing at. So I just really got into this habit of like not cursing. But to be honest, I just use replacement words, which kind of defeats the point of not cursing, because the idea is to try and build your own vocabulary. But like, I just use heckin' or whatever. Like, yeah. No, I can be family friendly. You guys, you know, if it's family friendly, allows a certain amount of swearing. So if there's like a word or so in chat, you know, technically it's allowed, you know? And I don't want to ban anyone for it. Yeah. You like frick? Was it shut the front door? Or see you next Tuesday? or what was the other ones? I can't remember. These were the ones people used at school to avoid the, like, yeah. I mean, I feel like YouTube automatically hides it. They have like the live chat and the thing. The main thing, I feel like when it comes to swear words, the main thing is the intent behind the swear, you know? So we have the rules here. One of the rules here is to be kind. And I know in a lot of languages, aka British people and Australian people, like to use swearing in a loving way. Or just as an exclamation kind of way. And without, it's not actually like using it in the, you're not actually cursing somebody, you know? Holy duck! Yeah, what in the fire truck is this? You know, and I feel like as long as you're following rule 0 of be kind, you know? Drop some C-bombs. Are you Australian? Or no, are you British? Wait, which one uses it more? I have no idea. Which is the B word? Like the one for the dog? Or what is it? There's like some cases like, yeah, there's just, yeah. Australians use the C word in a good way. Yeah, and I've seen British people use it as well. Yeah. I remember I was working retail, okay? And one of my coworkers had a bad habit of swearing. And she accidentally like shouted across the like stock room, which kind of had like it was like you could still hear, like obviously it's not like there wasn't like a door or something, it was just like you could just hear. And she shouted the C word, but like in a loving way. and I was like, and then I looked over to like the shoppers and they looked absolutely horrified. And I was like, girl. Voice. They don't know you're saying it in a loving way. They don't know you're messing. They don't know you're messing around. Like, and use your inside voice, please. I beg you. Yeah, like, yeah, no. So and it's just because it's such a habit. So I was like, okay, I cannot have this habit. Like, yeah. So yeah, I personally don't swear, but I don't mind. I'm very, very, very used to everyone around me swearing. I'm from England. And I'm from a not so fancy part of England. So I feel like every sentence would have a swear in it at least once. Like, usually the F word, I would say. Also, Klitz, arigato. Happy 26 months, daisuki da yo. If you don't wash your feet getting water, does that mean you're drinking unflavored water? Do you flavor your water with feet? Hold up. Don't do that. That's not very hygienic. My accent is very confusing. It is. I've been told I have a very distinctive accent because it's such a mess, which is completely fair. Because it is, I'm naturally farmer, accented, but I try to hide it because that's what my parents always taught me. But sometimes it slips through, and then, yeah. It's just a hecking mess. It's just a mess. It's just not anything. It's not anything at all. Maybe with some American influence in there from like my mother, from where she learned English. Like she has that sort of like Asian taught American accent. So it's very messy. It's very messy. I've been asked all sorts of places of where I'm from. I'm very ambiguous in both my voice and how I look. So, you know, like, yeah. It's pleasing. Is it just fascinating? It's like, I wonder how she's gonna say this word. Oh, she's saying this word. Oh, she's a bit more emotional this time. She accidentally said it like that. Kind of thing. Yeah, don't hide who you are. It's no, genuinely, it's from, I remember being like 4 or 5 years old and being told off for the way that I said water, and being told it's water. It's water. Yeah. It's with a T. Pronounce your T's. And I'd be like, yeah, but Dad doesn't say it like that. Because like obviously my dad is, you know, farmer, so yeah, how's she gonna say cider press? Cider is a really hard word, okay? Like I struggle with the words that have R's in, and sometimes they don't even have R's. Like, I didn't notice until like way later in life that I'd spent most of my life saying idea with an R on the end. And by now it feels kind of too late to kind of try to fix it. The classism is real. It is. It is. But my parents wanted me to, you know, sort of get out of the class that I was in. Yeah, like, yeah, no one says water the same. There's water, 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 water. I think water is the best way. Water, in it. Yeah, water in it, mate. It is unfortunate that I do unironically say the word in it a lot. Oh, like the way that I was like, I was just like casually chatting with my friend and I was like, oh, it's raining in it. And she just turned to me and she was like, what did you say? And I was like, oh, it's raining in it. She's like, no way. You said the line. Wait, you said in it. And I was like, I said what? She's like, wait, you British people do say in it. And I was like, I guess, oh no. She was so excited. She was so excited by me saying it. I was like, I didn't even know I said the thing. She's like, I didn't realize British people actually said it. And I was like, I guess they do, because I never thought about it. Sometimes I say it ironically, but I guess I say it unironically. Yeah. Did someone say feet? They're right here, mate. In it, bruv. Yeah, in it, mate. The big C. Arigato, arigato. Happy 35 months. Daisuki da yo. 1 month to go until 3 years. That's wild. You're not sick of me. Thank you. There's something sus about those feet. What you mean? Do your feet not look like this, guys? Like, do they not? Do your feet not look like these? Like, yo, they look like, right? Like, yeah. We all have 3 toes each, and they're fluffy and they're orange, and apparently I like touching them because they're soft. Yeah, these are the toes you can suck if you want. I'm doing this because your name's Toe Sucker. You don't have to. Okay? You want to know something interesting about this 2-meter goose? I actually keep this 2-meter goose by my kotatsu. Okay? And basically, what I do is I'll be under the kotatsu and then I'll use the goose as a pillow. So this is technically the kotatsu pillow. Where like, yeah. And this goose has slept with many VTubers. With many cute girls. because they normally come over and then they go stay in my kotatsu, and then the amount of girls that have fallen asleep in my kotatsu, cause yeah, and they would have slept. Yeah, this feet got crazy game. It's for the feet, you know, like yeah. So then they sleep in the kotatsu, cuddled up with this goose. So yeah, this goose got game. Not too much information, not enough information. You gotta learn from these feet, okay? These feet get cute VTuber girls. Albeit, I feel like most of it is like with the kotatsu. We know your house is filled with goose stuff. It actually is. I had a friend and she was like, you know, I've kind of turned it into a game. I'm trying to see how many goose things I can find in your place. She's like, I'm on like 10 at the moment, which is kind of crazy. And I was like, oh, that's double digits already. Okay. So, yeah. Gotta up those numbers, I guess. And keep getting more keys things. I don't know what number she got to. I should ask her. Yeah. Also, you guys, arigato. Imagine. Elia Plushie Oshikatsu GeoGuessr stream. Bet. Wait, that's a really good idea. Can I steal that? How do I explain it to normies? It's not actually that hard. Because it turns out there's a lot of normies that just have like random obsession with animals sometimes. You know? Like, and because it's a goose and it's an animal that's just like a normal animal, it's pretty easy to explain, you know? Like, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, just like geese. Like, genuinely, I kid you not, my little brother, who's not a VTuber, okay? And this is way before, this was back when we were all like living at my parents' home, just had tons of stuff that was like ducks. Just had a bunch of ducks stuff. Like, because you like ducks. You had an art teacher that really liked cows. Exactly. You just get those people. They just really like an animal, you know? Your mom has tons of chicken stuff. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. It runs in the family. I mean, my dad has a bunch of owl things. Yeah, it might be. So it's not considered too weird. Like, yeah, see, you got a friend with loads of pig figurines. You've got a crab collection. Yo. You clicked because you were too curious because you're not because you're a weirdo. Well, come on in. You're in the right place. Yes. Welcome. I was trying to think, what's the weirdest way I can welcome you in? That's all I can come up with. I hope that was okay. A good enough welcoming for thee. Antilos, arigato. Having 6 months in tier 1. Daisuki dayo. The VTuber have returned with 2 big feats. Indeed. Yeah, remember how autism tends to be highly heritable? What? No way. What do you mean? My mother's and father's collections of things are normal, right? Wait, no, I feel like some of them are very like my mother's collections of things, a lot of it is very mothercore. She has like her collection of thimbles, her collection of stamps, her collection of buttons, her collections of those tiny little cottages, the collections of like weird glittery dragons. Like, yeah. The angels just have those kind of collections of things. Also, my mother likes to hoard items. ADHD and autism is rampant. It's just hard to know if someone is or just low-key autistic. Glittery dragons, like the little dragon statues. For some reason, they got glitter on them. I don't know. I could get an image up, but like, yeah. And then my dad has those like ships that you build inside bottles. Wait, I should ask my brother about, because last update I got about like my dad from my brother said, because my dad really likes building, you know, those model ships inside inside bottles, and he just likes building things. My brother introduced him to building Gunpla. So like, apparently he really liked it. So I wonder if he's still building Gunpla, you know? Oh wait, I also got this. Wait, I talked about this the other day. I'm gonna do a stream with this, but like, I don't know how easy this is gonna be. It looks really hecking hard. I got this. It's like a paper Gundam? Paper Gundam aerial. I'm not liking that the levels like max the heck out. So we're gonna try and make this one day. It's got 511 pieces of fun, of paper. But it has instructions in English. So that's nice. Yeah, the one from The Witch from Mercury. Yeah. Yeah. But this is the paper art. Yeah. Yay. We're gonna build this at some point. Question mark. Damn, this paper product is not water resistant. Well, there goes all of my plans to put this in the sea and give it a bath. Oh gosh. What'd you call the tendency to go for max difficulty? Is there a name for that? This is what it's supposed to look like. This is... I don't know if I need glue, because on the shelf it said no glue needed. Don't put it in your mouth. This thing's ruining all my plans. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I need glue. The sign at the store said no glue needed. But what I need is something to help me with like the tiny little pieces, you know? Like to get those out. I feel like I need like a crafting knife or something to like get those out properly, you know? Yeah, I was like 511 pieces. We got that. Question mark. Sorry, one of my feet fell to the floor. Let me just go grab it. Oh god, I twisted my leg. No. Let me push that back. They're crafting tweezers or something I feel like would be really useful. Yeah, if I can build that, I can build a perfect grade. Yeah. Trust. I want to do more hand cams. I like doing hand cams. I just feel like I can be like a little bit more expressive. And yeah, I'm very excited to get the second camera set up to do the dual, like, yeah. So I'm very excited to do the Lego one that we have lined up. But yeah. Oh, if you guys want the plushie comes out on the 4th. It comes out on the 4th. Yeah, and it'll be a limited release. So you'll only be able to get it for however long it's available for. I cannot remember. But yeah, super ultra rare. Ah, ちょっと待って。Vera Kaifa! Arigato! Oh my gosh, I hope you've been well. I used to be a postie, and you usually walk with your head down to go to the post for the next house, and you can imagine the shock as I looked up to see a full 2-meter shelf of dolls! Oh my gosh, staring at you next to the window and next to the front door. Is it like there's like, you know the scary porcelain ones that you get like, in horror movies? I feel like that would be heckin'. Yeah. Oh gosh. I think Annabelle. My mother has some of those. She also has mini ones. You clicked for feet. April Fool's stream. Yeah. Yeah. These are the feets right here. Right here, guys. These are the feet. Another one. Caught hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. Oh gosh. Please be okay with the bait. It's April Fool's. Please allow me to be a little, what's the word? Mischievous. Yeah. Onegaishimasu. Also, Skittles, arigato soy tracks. Try not to drop body parts, not healthy. Yeah, but it's so heavy. Also, someone earlier mentioned tosakarin. It sounds like I'm saying tosaka. I can't get that out of my head. Where was it? I read something about like it. Tosakarin's house, like the clock tower. Oh wait. You wonder if Rin Tosaka got bullied in the clock tower due to her surname. Oh. Potentially. But the clock tower isn't her house. It's the school. No, yeah, I was trying to remember what was said. I was like, the clock tower? The house? Because guess who went to... I went to the house. I actually went to the house. It's in Kobe. And my friend wanted to do like a fate pilgrimage. And so we did. We went to the house. It's at the top of a hill, by the way. It's right at the top of the hill. And it's a house. It's a British house. British looking European house. Yeah. It's quite a house indeed. I was like, yes, this is house. And then we wanted to go inside the house. So then we went inside the house and I was like, oh yes, this is a house. This is somebody's house. Oh, do you want to know what the house is called? It's called Weathercock. Because of like the cockerel weather thingy. But yeah, my friend had a heckin' banger time with that name. She kept being like, yay, to Weathercock we go. Yes. She'd be like, Elia, we're going to Weathercock. And I'm like, why do you say it like that? I was like, girl, stop. I was like, you're not, because she's from America. So I was like, you're not going to cope with anything in England because we got a million names like that. Like, we got road names, we got all sorts with those kind of names. But she just kept saying it because she kept finding it funny. And then we went to the bridge, you know, the iconic one. I don't know what the bridge is actually called. We just kept calling it the Fate Bridge. The weather was ass. The weather was awful. Oh my gosh. It was like raining and windy. And we were just stood there by ourselves looking at the bridge. And we were like, yes, that is a bridge. And then she wanted a picture with it. So I took a picture of her with it. And I kid you not. Okay, I kid you not. Like, if this was her hair was, because it was so windy, it was like perfectly horizontal. Like straight up, it was just that way. And I was just like dying. I was like, girl. I tried to take the picture, but your hair is just straight up horizontal. Fuyuki Bridge. That's it. That's the name. Yeah, and then we were talking about, we were like, wait a second, if we find this weather kind of hard, imagine how tough it would have been for those in the Holy Grail War. We were both like, yeah, we would have both not made it if we can't even stand in the rain and the wind for like a minute for a bridge. I was like, ah, dang, and the same with like walking up to Weathercock House. We're walking up the hill and we were like, we would not have made it in the Holy Grail War. We would not have made it. We can't make it up this hill, so we're heckin' cooked. Oh gosh. But the bridge pic, I was supposed to have one, but the one she took of me was way too blurry and she was very apologetic afterwards, bless her. But I was like, it's okay. It was like super heckin' blurry. like too blurry. You can't even see the bridge. Like, I think she was just shaking from the cold. So I was like, I can't blame you. It was cold, you know? Like, Wait, there's a famous clock bridge up in Scotland. I expect nothing less from Scotland. Anecdotes, arigato for the 100 biddies. Very important question, Ellie. Will the plushie smell like you? If it's not 100% authentic, then clearly we can't officially punch you. I mean, I don't know what I smell like. I don't know what the Elia smell is. I don't even know if, does this smell like me? Like, I don't know. This one should smell like me because I sleep with it every night. Like, so it smells like Plushie. How are you supposed to say the name of the house? What, you mean Weathercock House, as my friend would say. It's okay, it means rooster, so it's not technically a swear. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I actually didn't have much planned for this stream, so I'm really glad you guys are here, because the thought of this stream was, haha, feet, and that was it. That was as far as the thought process went. And then I was like, I guess I'll just yap or something, because I didn't really think this through. WTF, April Fools! Woohoo. I don't think April Fools has been that bad this year, though. I haven't really, like, looked. Well, no, when I was, like, scrolling through Twitter, it was, like, there wasn't anything that really, like, it was, like, everything was, like, really obvious April Fools. Nothing actually bamboozling me, you know? But it's always, like, I think the worst, the April Fools that I hate the most, okay, is the one where they do like fake anime announcements and someone's like, yes, this is getting a season 2. And I'm like, don't lie to me. Don't get my hopes up. Don't do that. Like, no. Oh, that one genuinely just makes me sad. Like, it doesn't bring me any hee hee ha ha April Fool's joy. I just get sad that I got bamboozled. You know? I'm like, oh. And yeah, so if you see any anime announcements or anything of the sort, double check the date. Because April Fools is like that's just the one that always gets me, because I'm just living on hopium. So, you know, Astro, arigato, happy 1 month, daisuki da yo. My lion April. Ellie is not cute and adorable. Hold up. That's not a lie, you speak of the truth. Oya, chotto matte da yo. Oh, it's April now. I wonder if it's too early though for me to see if it lets me do this. I can! Boom! For those of you that came here for feet, you are to be rewarded with gifted members that I can give out for free at the beginning of each month. Twitch does not have said option, so gomenne. But YouTube, take these free gifted members. Yeah, is it true that all VTubers can sing like superstars? A lot of them can, and I gotta work really hard so that I can hopefully one day sing as well as the other VTubers can. I'm working on it. Yeah. It's kind of cold. Wait, let me turn on my heating thing. Like, let's see. It's actually kind of cold. Yeah, no, it was kind of crazy because when I first became like a VTuber, it was like, wait, it seems like every VTuber seems to really know how to sing. I gotta up my singing game, you know? Like, yeah. Oh gosh. Do I do ASMR streams? Genuine question. Well, have I got a brilliant answer for you? Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be brilliant. But if I got the ASMR for you, so we recently did a donathon, and one of the rewards of the donathon was ASMR, but not any kind of ASMR. No, 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 no. British swearing ASMR. So, we get that. Well, I wave back with my foot. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just need to find someone to write me a beautiful script of British swears. Yeah. So we gotta, yeah, it's gonna be, that's due to be coming out. TM, soon TM, forgot the soon. Also, Cloud, my dear Cloud, ちょっと待ってだよ。ありがとう、times 5 for the 50 gifted members. I saw you, you sneaky. You thought you could sneak them. Ay. And Skittles, ありがとうfor the 10 gifted members. Go shaking darn. Will I be streaming on the 24th of April? I don't know. I should be. I don't see why I wouldn't. What day is that? Unless it's like a Tuesday. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. Oh no, that's a Friday. Yeah, I should be. I should be indeed. Yeah, Skittles, arigato. Also belated sorry text. No, the sorry text every time a sorry text happens, the plushie gets it. Yeah. Did another person get bamboozled? Hoodwinked? Goose footwinked? Aye, indeed, you did. Yeah. Could I do normal ASMR? That way I don't feel scared. I mean, it's not gonna be yelling, because ASMR is not yelling. Like, it's British swears, it's still ASMR. So, yeah. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, actually. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I don't think, yeah, I would not be yelling at me. Girlfriend beats you with a pipe ASMR. Wait, I could do the goose stomps on you ASMR. Wait. How's that? Did that sound like anything? That was my foot. Also, Hunter, arigato for the 10 gifted members. Thank you. Yeah. Oh gosh, like, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a firm thump sound. Oh, was it a bit too firm for ASMR? Like, British swearing, yeah. I just gotta ask one of my British dear friends to conjure up a script, and then I will just read it. Yeah. I am also excited to see what I'll do, because I don't know what I will do. It's a mystery for both you and me. It's more like we'll just wing it, goose style. Like, yeah. Yeah, no, I think the closest to ASMR that we have is probably my fall asleep videos. Ow! Where I play cozy games and it's a video that I post on YouTube. And yeah, the idea is that the whole thing, it's not a stream. It's a video, and it acts like a stream though, in that I will speak throughout it, but like throughout the whole stream I'll speak in this sort of voice, which is a bit more calm. There is going to be more. My plan was originally to wake up this morning and do one, but then I overslept. I will build it into my routine. I will. Yeah. Yeah. Blake, arigato for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Here is the ASMR Ellie would be into. Random cute girl kidnaps you to play League with you and then never lets you escape her basement League 24/7. League of Legends? Mayhem? 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 Yeah! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I'm just not. I don't know. I'm working on it. Yeah. ASMR is just good sounds that feel like the ASMR artist is actually behind you. Oh, beside you? No, I said behind. Ooh, I'm behind you. I'm a ghost. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Boo. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't really know. I know ASMR is supposed to be sounds that like make your brain happy, you know? It is like a whole area in itself. But I do get a lot of requests for it, so yeah. She's right behind me. Behind you. Pantomime style. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of people do like, there's all different kinds. There's like soft spoken, there's like role play, there's like what was it? There was one that came up on my TikTok feed that was really interesting, where they got like squishies, but they'd like dipped it in like candle wax, and then it was like them like squishing these squishies with candle wax around them to make like this sort of like crunching sound. Like that kind of ASMR. And then there's, yeah, the slime ones. It's just like certain noises that are supposed to be, what you call it? Like tingling the brain, I guess. Where feet? Right here! Right here! Hello! They're right here. Right here. Yes. The feet. See, they're compared to my hand, they're much bigger. Just like, wait. Just like my feet IRL. My feet are also bigger than my hand. I had to double check. I had to be like, wait a second. My feet aren't the same size as my hand. Confirmed. I have small feet, so I was kind of like a little worried that was possible. But no, it's like this much more, like than my hand. So yeah. Those are feet. What's wrong with my feet? What's wrong with these? Yeah. I think typing ASMR is really nice. I like the noises when I type, but then I get told I type kind of aggressively. So then I'm like, no. Just gotta make sure them keys get hit. And be like, wait 1 second, who you writing to? What are you writing an angry essay? And I'm like, I ain't even mad, bro. Like, the heck? How do I bend myself? Oh, I'm just I'm just peak flexible. I'm well versed in writing strongly worded emails. Yes. Although I was actually thinking of getting a new keyboard soon. Because honestly, this keyboard here was actually originally supposed to be just like a temporary keyboard that I bought. It's just a cheap one from Amazon. But I get so confused with like what kind of keyboard I would want, you know? Like, yeah, I feel like it would be good if it was like a custom build. I just don't know what to. Decision paralysis is so real, and when you do custom builds, there's like a kabillion different options, and I'm like, decisions. Welp. Yeah, I want a number pad. I miss having a number pad. It feels weird to still not have one. But yeah, I have said before, I definitely want to do like a keyboard building stream for sure. But I don't know. You have a split mechanical keyboard? Wait, that's cool. I would love to do like custom keycaps, you know, with geese on it. Yeah. Oh, there's so many things I want to do. There's so many things, but never enough time. Ah! Oh my gosh. But I'll be able to lock in soon and do all of the things. Yeah. Yeah. You don't find number pad useful? I got very, very, very proficient with the number pad when I had a job for a bit. I had like a temporary job in data entry. So I just learned to like become a machine, you know? Like, what'd you call it? I just learned to like, because I had to get the stuff from the paper to the computer so I could just autopilot it. So I could just, my brain could go off and do whatever it wanted. Oh, let me just put these numbers, just put the numbers in. Just put the numbers in. Just put the numbers in. And if I can learn to autopilot that, then banger. You want grippers? They're right here. They're right here. Please, you have them. They're here. The grippers are right here. Yeah. But yeah, no, I still instinctively go to write on my number pad and it's not there. And I'm like, oh gosh, oh no. Human toes. Oh, the heckin' goose fell. We give up on that. Here you go. Here they are. Here they are. Get kicked. Yeah, this is a human goose thing, you know? Yeah, we got them. Number pad supremacy. Hi. Where foot? Here's one foot, and here's the other foot. Yeah, it's not a duck, it's a 2-meter goose. It's a goose. It's a goose. A goose. Oh my gosh. I almost zoomed in on the wrong area. I thought nobody would notice. I was like, whoopsies, I gotta readjust that slightly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, adjust. I do, you know what? I've been told my hi has been similar to sometimes it'll be like, hi. Cause like, I just remember playing Smash Brothers and hearing that being spammed. Being like, hi. And then what's the other things? Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Falcon punch. Falcon punch. Falcon punch. Noises that live in my mind from that game. Or what else was there? I think those are the main ones. Yeah. I can't do Pikachu. Wait. Pikachu. But hi. Winner. Yeah. You go Falcon punched. Falcon punch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Peach was the one that'd be like. Oh gosh. No hate, but aren't goose and ducks the same thing? What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? No! Get Falcon punched! Oh my gosh. No. I hope that was an April Fool's. I sure hope it was. Yeah. No, yeah, the stitching on this plushie is really good. Like, genuinely. My friend, she's like really into textiles and fashion. So she's like very well versed in like, you know, good stitching and stuff. And she was amazed by this plushie. Like she was like, wait, where did you get this? Why is the quality so good? And I was like, approved by her? I was like, oh my gosh, that's big. That's big. Yeah. I'm a goose. I'm a goose. A goose. It's all right. We'll do some more classes on birds because Well, we never actually finished my other class. I'm not a very good teacher. I'm not a very good teacher, I'll be honest. Because we were supposed to do a class on tits and boobies, but we only covered boobies, and we were supposed to do a part 2 on the tits, but we just never did. So like, yeah. Guess you're never getting your tit lesson, guys. Yeah. Just for those wondering what I'm on about, blue-footed booby is bird, tits, bird, birds. I'm talking about birds. Like you get like blue tits, cold tits, great tits. There was a lot of different kinds. So, yeah. Yeah. We should definitely do one on geese. I think that would be important to do. Yeah. Or more on... We should definitely do the actual, like... finishing our class on all, because it is really interesting. Like, you can learn their different cools, and it is very, very interesting. Like, once you learn a few, it's really nice. If you're like in England, you can actually like be like, wait a second, I recognize that sound. Like, you know? But this week's class is on fish, okay? Which is... When's our class on fish? Wait, again, I'm not a very good teacher. Day after tomorrow. Oh, wait. Today's Wednesday? Oh. I thought it was... Oh, I get so confused, guys. Days of the week are confusing. Yeah. We're gonna be doing fun fish facts on Friday and talking about the fish at Osaka Aquarium. And that will include the whale shark, the sunfish, this fish with the big eyes, and some other... Am I okay? Are any of us okay? Like... And anyone actually okay? I feel like people that say they're okay are lying. Yeah, but wait, I gotta double check. Wait, am I touching grass tomorrow? Thursday. I am touching grass tomorrow. Oh my god. Whoa. I didn't realize that. Dang, I'm touching grass all the heckin' time. Well, I didn't touch grass today. But, yeah. My brain is so heckin' foggy though. I'll be honest. I need to prepare some fish facts for you guys. I have a PowerPoint and everything. What's my daily wisdom? It's okay to not be okay. Because no one's okay! Yay! That is today's wisdom. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also, I'd rather you sniff feet than cocaine. Big wisdom. Big wisdom. What's the weather like tomorrow? Please say it's nice. Tokyo weather. Get rain? Potentially raining. Potentially not. Oh, just rain in the morning. Okay. Yeah. Some fish are dumb. They are. I'll see if I can get a picture of their brain or something. Like, yeah. Just like owls. Heckin' dum-dums. Yeah. But yeah, I feel very, brain foggy. So, I think I need to lie down. I think I need to lie down. Yeah. Oh gosh, wait, I didn't realize you guys were in ad jail. Oh gosh, do I look like my VTuber? No. I'm very honest about it though. Yeah, I wish I had pink and blue eyes. That would be really cool. Yeah, no. If you get to become anime though, you can make yourself whatever you want to be. There are pictures of IR Elia. Oh wait, yeah. I think I said, I never ended up writing about it. I literally sat on that video that I last posted on Twitter for like a month or longer. Oh gosh. Yeah. I should write that after. Just how thankful that, you know. Because it's still scary. It's still scary, indeed. Yeah, you can see my hands though. Wow. Ooh. Hands. With injury. Ooh. Ooh. Heckin' long heckin' hands. But these are my hands. Sorry for the immersion break. Hand cam and feet cam. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, our next stream is going to be the Osaka Aquarium Fun Fish Facts. And then the one after that is going to be another hand cam. More hands. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Ippy. I don't know what I should do. What happened to my hand? They stole my blood. And my powers. My goose powers were stolen from me. Oh, crying. The vampires got me. Cry. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to okay. Let's bring out the void, which I think I can do by doing this. Wow. Wow. The void. The void. The void. Am I eepy or hungry? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Skittles, arigato. Happy 30 months. Daisuki da yo. Thank you for being an amazing person that never fails to put a dumb smile on my face. I hope today's stream did that. My precious irreplaceable Kamiyoshi PS rest well, you punk. Hi. I hope this silly foot stream made y'all smile. It's my little April Fool's. I had to try and think of something that was like an April Fool's, but not in like bad taste or something that would actually upset anybody. Like, yeah. So I hope this was a little hee hee ha ha stream for you guys. And yeah. Don't forget me. I'm gonna go touch grass tomorrow. I'll be back day after tomorrow, okay? And yeah. For now, it is not a bye-bye, because bye-byes suck. So I would like to very selfishly request that you come to class on Friday, okay? Don't forget to come to class, guys, okay? We got a class on fish, okay? Please come. And in the meantime, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, good night, wherever you are, okay? And take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And yeah. Thank you for accepting my little prank. Very much appreciated. Arigato. Hontoni arigato. All of the honks, all of the boops, all of the mwah. Daisuki da yo. Wah. No! Pico! Get in the train! Get on! Hello raiders, welcome on in. My name is Elias Stellaria and you're about to hop onto the raid train. Let's take you and choo to the next person because I just finished. Okay? You're here, you missed the feet, but that's okay. Perhaps in the future, you'll see them again. Skittles, arigato, big love! Big love! Raid train. I will be your conductor for tonight. Next stop, Piccadilly. I tried to think of a funny London place. That one's quite funny. Oh wait, no. Next stop, Weathercock House. Wait a second. Let me just find someone to raid. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Where shall we go? I don't heckin' know. I would go to Pico, but Pico Punk ended up here. Heckin' Punk daisuki da yo. Daisuki. Oh gosh. Ay. Let's see. I don't know. Oh gosh. You saw us ending, so you ended faster? That's not very... That's... You... punk. Heckin' punk, yo! Let's see. Who shall I raid? Let's see. On Twitch, we shall go here. Wait, no. I don't know. And on YouTube... Sorry, the train's taking a little while to start because the conductor's kind of lost. Please bear with me. Let's go to Lita on YouTube. Because I love her. Does she have Twitch? Does she multi? I need to look up how many people I know can actually multi-stream. Or like... Yeah. I need to get better at that. Because I never want to follow them when they're live. Because then I'm worried it'd be like an awkward notification. And I'd be like... Oops, it's me. Your girl. Let's see. Oh wait, let's go here. Wait, why don't I follow? I should follow. Oh wait. Here. Okay, I got you guys. Oh god, not the first time chatterbox. Everything's here to expose me, guys. Expose my heckin' shy, anxious butt. Crying. Yeah, no, clearly I'm just looking for someone else that's doing a foot stream, but where are they? Where are they? No, we'll go here. We'll go to Luto. Yeah. Okay. That was your super special post stream. Yep. Arigato. Daisuki da yo. Daisuki da yo.